Hey everybody, I hear somebody whooping in the house and I don't know if it's my husband or the kids. I cannot tell because I'm outside. Just wanted to make a quick video sharing some thoughts brought on by conversation this morning with a friend, because that's how very often these videos come about. Good conversation with sisters in the Lord, and then just feel compelled to exhort you in the things we discuss. So we were talking about just Facebook and social media, and how it's such a great platform. Obviously, like, we can share the gospel, we can encourage each other, we can share encouraging scriptures or articles or blogs or videos. It's amazing. Like, technology can be used for good. It's not all bad, although sometimes I'm tempted to call it all horrendous. It's not. The Lord can work even through things like this. And I've watched him through my channel, him and the connections I've made with sisters in the Lord across the world. Like, it's amazing. I tried to enable the comments, just so you know, so I don't know why they are not working. It's either something new that I'm not used to and don't know how to change, but for whatever reason, every time I've done live videos lately, the comments don't come in. So if you're wanting to comment and can't, I'm really sorry. Hopefully it won't be a no comments allowed video once it's posted, because that's something else I also made sure said comments allowed. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it has something to do with the kids restriction thing. But anyway, I think that as women, we have to be careful with social media for many reasons, but the one I want to talk about right now is what we choose to post. I don't know if you've gathered this in 7 years of following me, but I'm a very passionate, opinionated, intense, challenger kind of a person. I like to exhort my sisters in the Lord. I like to tell it like it is. I love talking through things, hashing things out, talking about things that matter and make a difference in the world, even if they're a little bit uncomfortable or controversial. It's not uncomfortable for me. I love talking. It's fun. Not everyone's like that. And I think that we can fall into traps of sharing too much or too boldly or too insensitively if we are just on Facebook posting or okay, there's a lot of joy happening in the house. I don't know what is going on. But anyway, okay. Babe! It's my husband, but I don't know where if he can see me or not. Anyway, so I cannot see him. Anyway, so we have to be so careful. He keeps doing it, and now he's trying to be funny. Okay. Stop! I'm making a live video. Stop! So, okay, refocus. So, yes, it's good to be of strong opinion and to be strong and have an intense spirit for good things that matter. But we have to be so careful, because, okay, this is what I always tell my friends, or even my husband. I'll tell him, I'm like, if I was single, I would be, baby, I'm making a live video. La griteria. Are you leaving?
Yes.
Bye. Okay, I'll call you as soon as I'm done here so I can find out what all the excitement is about. Okay, it's live. Love you. So this is the most interrupted video of all time, and it's funny that it's my husband, not my children. Bye. I'm making a okay. So I have to ignore my husband. He's very happy right now. I'll say things like, if I was single, I would post this right now. And the reason I say if I was single is because if I wasn't just representing myself and the Lord, but also my husband, then I would be a lot more free to post whatever comes to my mind. And even if I don't care if somebody gets bothered or gets their feathers ruffled or I rub them the wrong way, or if it's something is too intense or too hard for them to like hear, I am okay with that. I'm all right with saying, well, what do you think about this? I know it's challenging, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. I'm okay with that, but my husband's not. So even though I would be fine with making someone feel a little challenged, not in an unloving way, not in an argumentative way, not in a prideful way, just in a, I want to press you a little bit on this so you can think through it and we can talk about it, you know? My husband doesn't like that. And so I can't go around doing that. Number one, I'm representing him also. And what comes to mind is Proverbs. I wish I had grabbed the scripture, but it's the one about his name is known at the gates, something like that in Proverbs 31. I think that yes, our husbands are responsible ultimately for their own reputation and how they display their character to the world, and whether people view them as men of honor and integrity and good character. Of course, that is on them primarily, but I think we can help in tremendous ways to ensure at least as good grief. It's windy. At least the way that we represent them, the way that we speak of them, and the way that we conduct ourselves in the public eye also casts a view on our husband. And so if we're loud and confrontational and just plastering Facebook or social media, whatever, with all these things, it is a reflection on your husband, not just on you. And so I guess that is what I just wanted to exhort you in, to be careful, to be mindful, to be discerning, to not be sucked in to wanting to just blah all your ideas and thoughts on social media without considering that it's not just you that you're representing. You're representing the Lord. You're representing what you claim to be, right? A woman of God. Well, what does that look like? What does that sound like? And you're representing your husband. And if any of those things are messed with by your behavior, you need to second guess your behavior. You need to maybe not post something that you really want to post. I cannot tell you how many times I have filmed a video and never posted it because I've been like, is this okay to Hector? And he's like, mm-mm. I'm like, just the fact that I'm asking, I already knew the answer was no. And so I don't post it. Or I see something on Facebook and I want to say something so bad. And then I stop and I'm like, Hector would not be all right with that. So I'm not going to do it. And I just don't do it. And it's just, you know, one of the freedoms we don't have if we truly want to be respectful and submissive and take seriously that we are not just single women that only represent ourselves. We are representing our husbands. We need to take it seriously and really, really restrain ourselves, because it could be very easy to do those things, but the reality is we're not free to. So consider that. Be encouraged in that. And then something came to mind as I was talking, and now I can't remember if it was related or not. I don't know, but that was the main message, the main thing I wanted to share. And it made me think of those scriptures, that his name will be known at the gates. I can't remember, but his good reputation. Just the loud woman, you know, we don't want to be loud. Oh, that's what it was. I've made a video before on what modern day busybodies look like. And I think social media has taken a big role in how women, you know, the warning that Paul gives of being a busybody, meddling, you know, in other people's business, not staying focused on the tasks and the responsibilities that we should be pouring ourselves into, but instead meddling and gossiping and being busybodies. What does that look like today? Certainly not the way it did back in the day, where women were like out in the streets popping their nose through people's windows, showing up at people's houses unannounced, or, you know, did you hear? Now it's social media. It's all social media. What's up, baby? Time to hop off, okay?
I killed it.
Sweet. Give me 5. Hop off, okay? It's time.
Mommy, you said 20.
I said 10. Oh yeah, that's right. Go look at the clock. Make sure at 3 o'clock off. So anyway, check out that video, the modern day busybodies. And yeah, those are my thoughts today. I hope you all are doing well on this beautiful windy Friday. At least it is beautiful here. This is always a fascinating time of year to me, how all these hundreds upon, well, really thousands upon thousands of seeds fall from our maple tree. They are everywhere, and these gorgeous little brown caterpillar looking like seeds fall from the oak in the backyard, and there's stuff everywhere. I didn't grow up in the 4 seasons, so living here the last 15 years has been amazing. And so seeds are flying everywhere, and God brings the crazy wind in springtime to throw the seeds and the pollen everywhere for next year. So it's really cool. So even though my nose is sniffly and my throat is scratchy because of allergies, it is a beautiful thing to behold how the world and creation just does what God told it to do. So that'll be it for today. God bless you all. Sorry about the comments. I love when I can dialogue with you guys live, and it's just not working. So anyway.